Welcome back to another rebuild, everybody, where we will be doing, if you can guess it by the color of the light background, that is right, we are doing the Texans. I know they're blue, but I wanted to go with the red with everyone else because everyone was going to be like, Chiefs! Nope. Not doing them yet. We're safe, right, I guess. But, nope. Texans, baby. So, let's see what we can do. Obviously, we have to get rid of Diggs. We got to get rid of Tunsil. I think Hunter's gone, but I think he'll have the free agency. But if he's a free agent, we're going to resign him. But I do have to trade Tunsil and Diggs. So, let go. By the way, I meant release day. I think Diggs is a free agent, just don't resign him. But Tunsil had to trade. Sorry for the confusion. I promise I'm not trying to be an idiot, okay? I just have a long day at work. I'm kidding. But let's move on. And we'll be rolling with DeMarco Ryans as a coach. Because I don't think it's going to anger any Texans fans. Because, well, let's be fair, he actually did pretty well. And so I think I'm okay and pretty safe saying he's the coach. I despise this. I went to do the Commanders trade for Tunsil. Well, the Commanders sent, according to this, a 2025 third and 7th, plus a 2026 second and 4th. Well, they don't have a third. They have a second. So, I'm going to modify this trade and try to do the following. They don't have a 4th either, so we'll take their later 5th. And then another 4th, so we'll take 2 5s because I'm getting that for Tunsil. It's not quite the trade, it's as close as I can get to the trade. And they took it. Perfect. Alrighty, for a brief recap of free agency here, I'll admit I'm not happy to see this. Stephon Diggs went to the Lions. Gosh damn it. Couldn't re-sign him. Wanted to re-sign him. He didn't want to come here. He didn't come here in the first place, which sucks. But I did grab me a center, Ryan Kelly. I also finished at the signings with Brandon Scherf, Jordan Porter, Cam Robinson, Kristen Fulton, Bobby Brown III, and Willie Gay. Because I'm going to admit, the outside linebackers for this team are fucking atrocious. Like, I would use a more friendly term, but hold on. First off, here's the offense really quickly. That's kind of what this team looks like, just so everyone can say it. Bada bing, bada boom. Still need to find me a third, but not too worried. Maybe need to find me another tackle. But again, not too worried. Like, look at this. 74, who I signed. 72, who we had. 65 and 66. 68. This guy's a middle linebacker. He's right there. This is stupid. I have 3 fantastic safeties. An 82, a 79, and 77. I got 2 star corners and one that I kind of might need to replace, but we're going to work with it for the time being. And I need another D tackle, but oh my gosh, do their outside linebackers suck. It's awful. No wonder we were like dead last in defensive stuff. Because the middle linebacker, the perimeter linebackers they're supposed to cover can't do shit. No wonder you took a step back. Now, I'm going to hope that I make this team better than what it was in real life and actually if you win the Super Bowl in 1 year and all you people can't say, oh, CJ's the bus. I don't know why I'm getting all hot-headed over this, but I am. Alrighty, post-draft time here, folks. See how this worked out for us. Got us a 77 overall tackle. He should start. I think the other 2 are both 79, so he should start. 75 receiver. We can put him over the other one. 77 left outside linebacker in the late second round there. With our own pick, so that's not bad. 73 corner, 67 right, and we didn't get. Unfortunately, there's no D tackle upgrade there, unfortunately, which kind of stinks. If we look at the team, just the lineup, we gotta throw the adjusted lineup in there. We didn't run that one yet, so generate best lineup. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't like this, dude. I don't agree with this in the slightest. I think Samuel's got to start, and I don't know if I want to put Fisher in, but like I got to put the rookie in over the 29-year-old in that case. And I got to put the hidden receiver there at wide receiver 3. That is a horrendous face game, by the way. Oh my gosh, did they do this man dirty. Defense. Got us a hit in there. I might switch this 75 overall left. Shoot, I thought that was a DN. I was like, shoot, just switch him to D tackle. Damn. Nope, I don't want to do that. I don't want to move him to D tackle. Brazil. So, Gay, who we signed. Brazil, who we drafted. Brown, who we signed with Hunter, Anderson. I mean, it's an interesting secondary, if I do say so myself. The rookie we drafted here, Mullins, at the 4. Special teams, you got Truman on the return. 95 overall return. Damn. I mean, Brazil's almost got left end mark there, but he ain't gonna get that, unfortunately. Nothing else here really noteworthy. I'll see you guys at playoff time. We're gonna see if we can do something in 1 year with them. Well, we happen to make playoffs here at a 12-5 record. Let me take a look here and show you guys the playoff bracket. You have, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs getting the bye. Bills up there at the 2. Ravens at the 3. Us at the 4. So we won our division. Colts at the 5. Chargers at the 6. Bengals at the 7. Chiefs at the 1, like we already said there. And then you got Lions, Eagles, Buccaneers, 49ers, Packers, Saints, Falcons. Ooh, a lot of those. What, you had 3? You almost had all 4? I mean, not quite all 4, but those close. Anyhow, with that being said, let's see if this Texans team can continue with what they should have been doing and keep winning in the, or I guess not keep, where they should have been doing in the first place, of winning the playoffs. Let's see if they can do that. All right, we got what might be the Colts' last drive. Minute 30 left. Over the middle. Got there. Minute 20. Timeout called. Tie ball game, so they can really do anything here realistically. Realistically, they can do anything here. Field goal, touchdown. Both are good for them. Anderson off the edge. Got there. Second sack of the day. Down to a minute left. X Factor, Will Anderson. Not able to get there. But brought down short. 3rd and 9. They are not in field goal range. Timeout called by the Colts. 54 seconds left. If they're just short of the 40, they might be in field goal range. Deep shot. Dude, he was wide open. Oh my gosh. Madden Sim, what are you doing? They are gonna punt. They're gonna leave me 50 seconds and 3 timeouts with this offense. We have the firepower to get there. 44 seconds on our own 17. Nico Collins is having a day today. Damn. I mean, we got a shot here. I'm not saying it's probable, but he's got a shot to do this. 44 seconds, 3 timeouts. He just got to get in field goal range. That is not helping us get in field goal range. Are we just taking this to overtime? That was 15 seconds? Dude, I don't understand the know-how to logic this. I don't. Stop throwing short. Take a shot, Stroud. Apparently Tank Dell was injured. I didn't know that. Mixon! Big run! Timeout called. 6 for 61. This man's averaging 10 yards a carry. Holy shit! How is this close? What was the thought process? That was double coverage. 1, you need to be in field goal range. Take a shot. It's got to land above the 40. Now, release it. We're going to OT as long as he doesn't do something stupid. This is stupid. He ran out of bounds! Are you... What the... What am I watching? What am I watching? This is just the... This is just the year one wild card. I do not have... That was the worst decision I think I've ever seen by an NPC. Ugh. I can't handle this. It is a Thursday afternoon. I am not in the mental capacity to put up with this. Stop it. If I'm not mistaken, we both get the ball once. So pick, fumble, punt, and all we need is a field goal. Touchdown, we need to go down and match. Field goal, we need to go down and match. But if we go down and score a touchdown, we win. Come on, defense. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. We put some firepower into this defense. I need it to pay off now. Short. Come on. I need Anderson, Hunter. Who else is a superstar on this? So the rookie we drafted is a left outside linebacker. Pitched. Rookie! All over it. There's the rookie coming in making a play. Come on, baby. Come on. We need a stop here. Let's get a stop. No X factors are on. And what are you doing? There wasn't someone within 10 yards. 5 forward, 5 backward, probably more. I was about to say decent pressure at the middle, not great. Could I use a second year? Could I use a next year? Yes, because Hunter should still be pretty good because he's currently at 92. Quick throw. Dropped. The rookie was in on the play. Pittman, shut up. I don't like you. Screen pass. No one's covering it. Short. Kick the field goal, baby. Kick the field goal. We got a shot. All right. If he makes this, all we have to go down is match. If he misses it, we just need a field goal. All right. We got a match or touchdown to win. Come on, CJ Stroud. Come on, Stroud. Match or touchdown. That's what we need. Or I need a miracle and watch him run this back. I can hope. I can hope. It happened before. We have it on footage. It happened before. It's not out of the question. Come on. Come on, Stroud. Yeah, that was... Why are we showing this? That was awful. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Drop back. Quick throw. Collins. Big yards. Where was this in regulation at the end of the game? I'm not complaining. I mean, I am complaining because I would have had to go through the entire drive. Come on, boys. Drop back. All the time in the world. Stroud. First off, if you back shoulder throw it, it's a touchdown. What are we doing? I swear your decision making is worse than rookie quarterbacks in this game. And they just crushed us. Here's the issue currently. We need the first down. Picked up the blitz well. Short of the first. Nico, get there. Colin's coming in big again. Not even giving Stroud credit. Oh my gosh, he kept the drive alive. Come on, boys. End zone, baby. End zone, baby. Stroud, just don't take us out of field goal range. Please tell me we're not going to just run this consistently and then kick a field goal. I will be so angry with this sim if we do that. For the love of... Oh, thank you. Underneath. Dell. First down. All right. Look, we're cooking. We're getting there slowly. I'm not mad. Short. Schultz. 7 yards. 351, 2-1. Jeez. Collins, X Factor engaged. Handoff. Mixon. He might have it. Run. Stop with the east-west bullshit. North. North only. Not south. North. Go to the end zone. Hand off to Pierce. Stop with the east-west bullshit. Just run. I'm annoyed. I'm highly annoyed. Pierce again. He got there. Damian Pierce. Touchdown. To win it. Yes. I'm so concerned for the rest of this if this was the wild card game. I'm pretty sure my blood pressure's at like double what it should be at this point. My heart's just like fucking boom, 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 boom. I don't know who to blame for that. That can't happen again. And we'll be playing the Chargers. So I miss out on any part of the big four because the Chargers beat the Ravens. The Bengals upset the Bills to play the Chiefs, which means I only face one of them, which we all know is going to be the Chiefs if we win this. Let's be fair. That's exactly how this works. You have Lions, Packers. So you have 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 4, 6, 7. So this is already an interesting playoff picture. Let's see if we can beat the Los Angeles Chargers, which we're better than. And stat-wise, points we win. But they have a pretty good defense, so I don't know. They have the second best passing offense, which isn't our concern, apparently. Even though Stroud passed for 10 yards last game, so I don't know how true that is. But they have a really good defense. And our defense is not great except for running the ball. So, we know the Chargers like to run the ball, and we're good at running defense. So, we might have a shot here, but let's see what we can do. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're joining this one where we have a 7-point lead. Minute 55 left. Ball on what will now be their 15 with a 3rd and 4. And LA is going to have to burn all of their timeouts to get the ball back. And a touchdown and a field goal. Touchdown, extra point, field goal will tie, more than likely, unless they let Mixon. Never mind. They ain't getting this ball back, although we have a Tank Dell injury again. So we are going to have to check the injury report on this one to see how long it's going to keep him out for. Because we might have to go sign someone. I don't know if we can afford to run Coleman and the other person as the 1-2 punch. Because CJ Stroud, QB keeper, last timeout is called due to a Joey Bosa injury. Now, that is not what you want to see if you're a Chargers fan. You're looking to make a stop. I mean, honestly, are you really looking to make a stop, or are you looking to let me score so that you can get the ball back? Because if you let me go, I can run off about a minute 20 minimum. That's without even running a play. Right, I'm minute 20. My math is terrible. Try this again. I can run off about, what, 80 seconds? 60 seconds? We'll say can run off a minute. Let's see, we'll say the CPU will only run off a minute here. We're going to throw for some reason. Short underneath throw to Coleman for the touchdown. Or no, Trashman. Truman. It's Truman. I don't know why I kept calling him Coleman. Probably because that was what the Bills was. I really like that Bills team. But we're going to kick a field goal. We're going to kick an extra point. Can you tell I'm tired? It's not even that late. I'm just exhausted. 8 plays, 37 yards. Minute 47, 59 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all and about over. As the Chargers try to return something here. 55 seconds left. Down by 14. You got to throw bombs. One of the corners has the X Factor already enabled. Ball to snap. Superstars and X Factors. And short throw to Quentin Johnson, who steps out of bounds. I don't know why my guy's flexi celebrating. That makes no sense. Underneath throw again to Quentin Johnson. No good. By the way, he's a Capri 10. They're still really good. I give them credit. Tip ball. Not picked off because it went off of 2 players' hands, my player's back, and then off my player's hands again. 28 seconds left. You still, again, need to score. Touchdown, extra point. Onside kick, touchdown, extra point to tie. Throw. Lad McConkey caught. 7. That's a 7-second. The one in my game was a 15-second. Bro, what is going on? Picked off. And that will seal it. 5 seconds left. Game-sealing interception. I mean, it was already unlikely, but the Lassiter with his game-sealing interception, folks. C.J. Stroud will step in to take one knee, and this game will be over, and your Houston Texans will be going to the AFC Championship to play, more than likely, the Chiefs. Calling it now. I'm saying it now. I'm putting it on the record, but let's truly find out who we play. Ladies and gentlemen, go figure. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. So we have the following as the bracket. We have 1-4, 3-5. Winners play for the Super Bowl. Chiefs, Texans, Buccaneers, Packers. Let's see who's going to take home the gold. Wrong thing. Stats show as follows. Highest scoring team versus the 7th highest scoring team. Both of our defenses are kind of pitiful, but they can throw better, and they throw for more. So, this is not looking good for us. But we'll take a look at what we can do. But let's take a look and see if that Tank Dell injury was long-term. No, he's back already. So it's just a game thing. Which is a good thing to see because, frankly, we can't afford to have him out. Also, show stats really quickly. Tank Dell has made top 3 receivers. Joe Mixon's made top 3 running backs. Singleton Jr. leads the league in interceptions and deflections. And that is all we lead at the time. And the only thing that they got going for him is Patrick Mahomes has the most throwing yards. Not the most throwing touchdowns, obviously. Brock Purdy has more for sure. Right underneath him. And Rashee Rice is second in terms of yards. So, we'll take a look here and see how we can do against these mother-loving assholes. I'm sick and tired of playing the championship. I really am. I genuinely am getting annoyed about this running through the Chiefs. But with that being said, on to Arrowhead. Alrighty, this is all but officially over. 8-point lead, minute 22, just over the 50. 3 timeouts apiece each team. Gotta just expect the ball to hand off the Mixon a few times. Even with a punt, I don't know if Mahomes is going to have enough time to get all the way down there and score, for being honest with ourselves. But it is Patrick Mahomes. This is Madden. I know there are some riders in that company. As I say that, Joe Mixon decides to run for 12. Oh, that was great. That was absolutely fantastic. I go, oh, they love Patrick Mahomes there, Joe Mixon. I run for 12 and end the game. Your AFC Conference champions, The Houston Texans. Question is, who are we taking on? Remember, I didn't look at who was in the finals on the AFC side. So there's still technically 4 teams in the running, to my knowledge, over there. I didn't really look at any of the scores or anything. We'll see if they can tell me. We'll see if they can tell me what teams are left. We'll have you guys guess. But my guess is it's probably the Packers, if I have to guess. Because like if they're good in Sims, they are freaky good. Like, there's no way he's kicking this and making it with under 3 seconds. Okay. I'm actually happy he missed that because I was going to lose. I was going to be like, dude, that was insult to injury times like 1,000. But AFC champs. Moving on to the Super Bowl. Versus. Let's see if we figure that out. I'm kind of curious. Alrighty. So we're aware that we won versus the Chiefs. So are we playing Packers? You just had 1 and 2 lose. Oh my gosh. There are no ones. You either have 4-3 or 4-5. Put your comments in below who you think we got. Personally, I'm saying go Pack go here. Packers, Texans, Super Bowl. Let's find out. And I would be mistaken. It's go Buck go. Buccaneers. Poor, they're on a tear this year, dude. That team is hot. Red hot coming into this. But we got to go through some yearly awards really quick. No running for MVP. 7th for coach. Joe Mixon takes 2nd in offensive player of the year in the AFC. Along with Dell is 4th. Singleton Jr. That's it. Rookies. We have Truman at 3. And that's it. Defense. Brazil. I don't know if that's how you say his name. I keep calling him Brazil. At 8. Stroud takes 7th for best QB. Mixon gets best running back. That might give him X Factor. We might have an X Factor Mixon now. We might have a superstar or X Factor Tank Dell. I didn't look at anything else. So where did we get Collins on here or anything? No, I don't think so. No. Any linemen besides Scherf? No. D-line. Don't think so. It was really going to be Anderson or somebody else would be your best bet there. I don't think, yeah, we're not going to have anything here either. We really not have D-line? Am I stupid? No, we didn't. Okay. 1, 2, 3 secondary players. And Fairburn makes our top 10. So let's take a look at the rankings of the team and who has what. Because obviously, we have our rookie we drafted. I don't know why you're pulling, sir. You're just going to get unspinnable and then tearproof. But those are equipped. Let's take a look at the team that we are going to be rolling in with. We have a triple X Factor offense with CJ Stroud, Joe Mixon, and Tank Dell. You have a superstar, or sorry, Nico Collins. Tank Dell is superstar with Slotomatic and other stuff here. Although I do need to change one thing. I am changing one of Nico's Collins' stuff. Even though he was pre-made with these, I'm changing this to that one. Actually, where's the one I want, really? To be fair. That one, right there. Route Apprentice. I want the Route Apprentice level in this band. I need the extra routes. So you have an 82 Truman, an 87 overall Samuel. We got some spots where we're looking pretty good here, for being honest with ourselves, folks. Fisher is a backup tackle all around, which is good to see. Jordan Schultz at tight end. I think it's my worst tight end dude to ever come in here. I'm changing Stroud's X Factor, first off. This man's X Factor is just awful. I gotta say, dude, Gambit and franchise, if he hits this, is absolutely ridiculous because it means he can't get picked off. Just saying. I just think it's funny. Now, unfortunately, we are down a Hunter. He is still out injured. I could look to sign. I could put him on IR and look to sign someone, which I might do here in a second. But they gave Bullock X Factor. Wow. I don't know if I want momentum shift on him. I want the... Ooh. No. Dude, he's mostly in zone coverage. I absolutely want that. Dude, that's scary. This team went from, I don't know if we can do this too. We just became terrified. I have a true 99 overall corner. We're going for shutdown on him. I hate that one so much. It's so dumb. So I have no true 99s over here. I have a 91, a 91, a 92, an 82, 88, 81, 85, 85. But I have a true 99 overall corner now. I have a 9. What is this defense? It's turned into something freakish. I mean, obviously, we still need the help in the middle. But besides that, this looks utterly terrifying. If we're being honest with ourselves. I mean, I can still sign up. Let's take a look at free agency really quick. Let's take a look at free agency. See what ends are out there. See if it's worth me grabbing an end, or if it's just worth me saying, nah, it's not. We're not doing that right now. Right end, 75 overall, Cameron Jordan. How do I not? I mean, that's absolutely a veteran presence. Versus the 71's absolutely what we need to go get. So let's get that updated now. I think that's going to be the team we run with at that point. There's no way you don't. I mean, Brooks is there. Pierce is there. Oh, Cameron Jordan's now running as the starting right end. I don't know, man. This it's not as good as it was, but it's still something to be messed with. And let's see if this team to mess with can bring home their Super Bowl championship for the rebuild. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, last 15 seconds here. We are winning this ball game. I'm sorry, I'm so tired that I kind of missed parts of the sim. It was like just get really close to the end because I know I have some longer clips in here. But we did it. They did it. Yes. Houston Texans have won your Super Bowl. Won the Super Bowl in a one-year rebuild. So, Texan fans, there's something to look forward for you. I did it in 1 year. I'm pretty sure your team can do it this year. Well, I don't know if they can do it this year, but they should be able to do it in at least the next year, year and a half. So, you guys got something to look forward in that sense. But everyone knows what we do since the draft has already happened. We go through, recap your draft picks. We see what I did differently or see what I did to see if you guys matched. And we'll see what happens. So, let's get to that. Alrighty, so to recap this, what did we do differently? What did we do and what did you guys do? First things first, you guys took at the second round, pick 34. You guys went wide receiver, Jaden Higgins. So that might be equivalent to my Truman pick, which isn't bad. Now, granted, you guys, I think you guys unfortunately don't have Tank Dell to work with this year. So this may not be a this year reboot for you guys because he was definitely a key part in everything we did. Or you might need to go find yourself another person, have Truman be equivalent to Dell, and have someone fill in that third spot for the time being. But you also followed that up with a second round pick 48 pick, tackle, Ariante Ernest, I think it's how you say their name, which could be equivalent to my Samuels pick. So far, you're 2 for 2 with what we've done. I like it. You have a tackle at Minnesota. And your next pick was Jalen Knoll, wide receiver, Iowa State in the 3rd round, pick 74. You very well could have found your Tank Dell replacement in Truman. So I'm not opposed to that pick. With Dell being out, I'm not opposed to it. If you had Dell, I'd be opposed to it. But current situation, not opposed to it. Next pick. Jalen Smith, corner, 3rd round, pick 97. I took a corner. I took Moulton. He never saw the field because Fulton was in and Porter was also higher than him. So I'm not opposed to this pick to give yourself a 3rd corner. I don't love it. You have other holes in your defense that you need. In the 4th round, you went running back Woodley Marks out of USC. Again, I can't say I love it. I really was running with Mixon and Pierce. I think they're still great, so I think that was kind of pointless this year, personally. You went Jalen Reed, safety, the year after that. Or just the pick after that, out of Penn State, in the 6th round. Again, I'm not sold with that. You need outside linebacker help and D-line help. Please find it, and you haven't found it yet. In the 6th round, you go Graham Mertz, quarterback out of Florida. Which is fair, because I think Davis Mills' contract's coming up, so that's fine. I don't love it, though. And then in the 7th round, you finally address your D-line need in Keontae Hamilton, D-tackle at Rutgers. So I think you finally went somewhere. I think it was a little too late, but it's something to work with. And it's something to look forward to. Now, this one I don't have a problem with, but you made the right choice. And when I say that, you see what I mean. You went Luke Lackey, I think it's his name. Lackey? I don't know. Tight end out of Iowa. Everyone knows anything about Iowa. Iowa normally produces very good tight ends, so that very well could be a huge steal. And with an aging Schultz, it's not exactly a bad idea. But unfortunately, you guys picked now keep in mind, you still have Hunter, you still have Singleton, you Lacier, Bullock, Pierte. I chose not to sign the other free safety you guys had. You still have another free safety that let walk. But, I drafted Brazil. I had to pick up Gay. If not, it was Hill, Harris, and, nobody. It was bad. But, you guys really need some D-line help. And I don't think a 7th rounder was worth it. I think you guys should have went sometime earlier. Should have found yourself a D-end, or to at least taken a D-end that could play somewhat like a D-tackle, and then do lots of stunts with Anderson and Hunter and all them for misdirection. But you guys didn't. So with what you guys picked, do I think you guys can do what we did here in 1 year? No, you're also down Tank Dell. And it's not really bad. And you could probably use a better tackle still. One more tackle. I wasn't sold on Fisher. Fisher ended up being a backup. Remember, I signed Cam Robinson. So he was ended up being a backup. Even though we had him, he was a backup. So I think they have a shot. I don't love it, but I think you guys have a shot. So, but we at least got you one here, so you guys have something to look forward to, because it's clearly prominently in your future in a fairly quickly, fully sim thing of Madden. So it's a good thing to see. With that being said, though, we are down to the last 9 teams left. In the 9th to last team that we are doing, should be a fairly easy one for me. The Philadelphia Eagles. I won't lie to you, I've been waiting for them, the Lions, the Chiefs. Those ones are so close, so I can't wait to see what this happens. But come back for the Eagles. We'll see what happens then. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.